and welcome to Go Beyond Sports with me, Sonali Gupta, bringing to you stories from people in sports. Today with us is someone who shapes the athletes to their weights and sizes, Ms. Geetha Ghaliyavar. She is a leading sports dietitian, a university first ranker, a gold medalist, one of the very few registered dietitians with a postgraduate diploma in sports nutrition from the International Olympic Committee, the IOC UK, based in Bangalore, India. With almost 19 years of diverse experiences, she was a guest faculty at Sports Authority of India, the SAI, advisor for FSSAI on sports supplements, and has represented India at the Worldwide Sports Nutrition Conference. She's a lecturer, speaker, columnist, and routinely works with eminent sports academies. She was also selected to work with the Royal Challengers Bangalore team and traveled with Delhi Capitals this season.
So a lot of people also ask me, are you an athlete yourself? And I think I've not been that fortunate, though I've played some gully games in childhood, but nothing beyond that. But of course, I've been very fortunate to juggle nutrition for almost 19 years now.
What, in your opinion, if we begin this conversation, is the importance of a separate sports nutrition from a nutrition diet?
Absolutely, I think there's a world of difference. If you see our latest RDA, which has just been recently updated, if you see the guidelines for our recommended dietary allowance, it's totally Mars and Venus. So I think as athletes, they have because I definitely go by the IOC guidelines, the IOC consensus statement. So the requirement and the way we kind of look at the entire portfolio management of macronutrient itself is very diverse and very different from what is the RDA which we follow from the ICMR or the NIN guidelines, where we just say, okay, there is these 2,000 odd calories that need to be consumed, whereas it doesn't work that way for an athlete. So it could be anywhere from 30 to 45, and if you see younger kids, it could go up to 70, 80 calories based on their phase of growth.
Do supplements and the variety that we have now in the market, right from the different kind of nutrition bars to the variety of proteins and the whey proteins and the isolates and just name it, and we have almost everything. Are these a necessity for an athlete, or are these a necessity for somebody wanting to really be sporty, look bulky, go to the gym? How important are these?
Like I think I already mentioned this just a few minutes ago. To reiterate, if you are eating healthy and you already have balanced intake, now everybody's needs different, and the sport, like somebody who probably is into, say, badminton, has a very high demand of probably even carbohydrates, or somebody who's also doing weight bearing exercise or strength training about 2 to 3 times. Recently I've onboarded a bodybuilder, so obviously he's right now in bulking phase, so meaning that he definitely needs more protein and more calorie intake. So you have to evaluate and see what is the requirement of the individual.
How do female athletes, or how does nutrition help the female athletes to sort of deal with the kind of issues that they have in terms of the monthly cycles that they have to go through, or perhaps the other kind of difficulties that they may have with their physical bodies? What kind of role does then nutrition play, and how do they correct it with it?